So first one is, I'm going to use functions to solve the problem. First one is, the users are expected to enter the password. Okay, the users are expected to enter the password. That is the input for the function. Okay, the function returns. So password is the input for the function. The function returns whether it is a good password, okay, or not good. Okay, this is what the function should return. Okay, even more clearly, I'm just writing the function name. Check password. This is the function I'm going to create. This is the user defined function I'm going to create. Okay, for this user defined function, password is the input and it has to return whether it is a good password or not good password. If you want, you can include these statements within the function, or based on the returned value you can give the comment. Okay, separately you can give the printing statement. That is up to you. Okay, then I'm just giving some rules. I have to define what is a good password. Okay, good password. When I say the password is good, first rule, the password should have at least 8 characters. Okay, the password should have at least 8 characters. The password should have at least one uppercase letter. The password should have at least one lowercase letter. The password should have at least one number, okay, from 0 to 9. See, just for simplifying the concept, I am not considering that special character and all. Very simple definition for a good password: at least 8 characters, at least one uppercase letter, at least one lowercase letter, at least one number from 0 to 9. Okay, let me go for the programming directly. There I will explain the concept. Okay, so the function name is define. Define is the keyword. Function name is check password. The input for the function is password. You can use any variable. Okay, just I want to add meaningful variables, so I'm just using password itself, colon. Then I'm just initializing some booleans. Okay, these are not must, just for simple explanatory I'm just using this. So I'm just initializing the first variable as upper false, as lower false, as number false. Okay, now see, these are default. Okay, as upper, it's not having a upper, it's not having lowercase letter, it's not having number. Okay, by default I just initialized all these things to false. So now I have to take each and every character of the password and I have to check whether any uppercase letters available or any lowercase letter available, or there is a number. I have to check. You can also go for built-in functions instead of manually checking. You can also go for built-in functions. Okay, I'm just going for manual checkup. Okay, for ch in password. Okay, so each and every character of the password, whatever you are feeding, that will be taken, and we will go for some conditional checkups. So if the character ch greater than or equal to capital A, logical and if the character ch less than or equal to capital Z, at least any one of the character falls in this category, then I'm just changing my decision. I'm just making as upper to true. Okay, as upper to true. Then the next one, if character ch greater than or equal to small a and character ch less than or equal to small z, okay, at least any one of the character falls between small a to small z. Again, I'm just changing as lower variable to true. Okay, if ch the character greater than or equal to 0. See why I am initializing, why I am defining 0 digit also inside double quotes means whenever you are entering, whenever you are using input, the default data type is string. So that is the reason I am just defining 0 also within double quotes. And ch less than or equal to 9. Okay, any of the character falls between 0 and 9, then I am going to redefine as number variable to true. That's it. Only these three cases: capital letter, small letter, number. Okay, so once this for loop is over, you will have any of this boolean. If there is no capital letter, then as upper will be false only. If there is no small letter in the entered password, then as lower will be false only. If there is no number, this as number will be false only. That is the reason I have defined. If none of the character is upper letter or lower letter or lower case or number, then these defaults will be taken. So after this for loop, okay, you have the new defined variable as upper, as lower, as number. If none of the thing is falling, then it will take the original. So you have these variables initialized. Either it can be true or false. Now we need to go for the actual condition. Another thing is given, the password length should be greater than or equal to 8. Let me check that. I'm just using length, okay, method, length of password greater than or equal to 8. Okay, logical and as upper, okay, and as lower and as number. Okay, so all these are boolean. Either it can be true or false. As upper can be a boolean, it's a boolean. As lower, as number, all these are boolean. But we know what is the AND logic. When all these are true, the length should be greater than or equal to 8. Okay, it should have uppercase letter, it should have lowercase letter, it should have a number. When all these are true, okay, I am going to return true. I'm going to return true. Okay, else I am going to return false. Else I am going to return false. That's it. The function definition is over. Now we are going to call this function. Okay, so let me take some string s is equal to input, enter the password, enter a password. Okay, Now see this check password, it is boolean, it returns boolean, either true or false. So what I can do, I'm just using if else statement. If check password, yes.
Could you please decrease the could you increase the size of the page on the
Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. If check password of this yes. So what does it mean? Means, so whenever I am executing this file, it asks for the password from the user. That yes is given as the input for this check password. Automatically this yes is assigned to this password variable. Okay. So it will return true or false. If it is true, then I have to print. Okay, I have to say that that is a good password. When it is false, I have to print that that is not a good password. Okay, almost program is ready. We have to verify. Okay, let me give some inputs. Let me execute the code. Okay, first what I'm doing, all the failure cases I'm just taking. I'm just giving a password with small letters. So that is not a good password. I'm giving, okay, the password with all capital letters. That is also not good password. I'm just giving some number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, maybe capital letter. I'm missing the small letter. That is also not a good password. Maybe numbers. Okay, numbers, then small letters. That is also not a good password. I'm just giving. Okay, so it is lengthwise also it is less than 8. Okay, so it's not a good password. Let me give a correct password. Vinoth, Babu in capital letter, then some number 1 2 3. Let me check this. You can notice that is a good password. Okay, that's a good password. Maybe I can go for another case. Numbers 1 2 3 4, then something like this. This is also a good password. Okay, so I have used the manual checkup like capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9. If you remember, when we have discussed about strings, we have discussed various built-in methods. Okay, it will check whether is upper, is lower, okay, is digit. You can also utilize that so that the length of the code will come down. Okay, so my intention is I want to use, just to solve this task, I want to use a function. So the function is created. Whenever I'm calling the function, okay, it gets, I am just supplying the input. The function returns some output. Based on the output, okay, the main program makes a decision. Okay, in this case, whether it is a good password or not, okay, that decision is taken. Okay.